Welcome back to Makeup with TV. I'm Jenny.
JD.
So, we have a request from Gamer J Stewart.
Hello.
So, it's a BTS performance of War of Hormone.
Yes.
I love War of Hormone.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those that I have it on my headphones and the music starts and I can't help but go for the boom boom bit to my shoulders. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I think it's an older one as well.
Good.
I said older one. Do they
Throwback.
still perform War of Hormone?
They haven't for a long time,
Yeah.
from what I can recall. I could be wrong. Army, let us know. But it was one of the ones that was met with controversy, and they obviously came out and were like, "No, it wasn't meant that way. It was just innocent."
Yeah, so maybe that
and,
might be why.
So it could be that.
Yeah.
Could be why. But yeah, I still love it. It's a tune. It's a
Oh, I
jam.
love it.
Such a good one. Yeah.
I just picture the MV when I hear it.
The butt grabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Well, what's your favourite performance of War of Hormone?
I think this was when they were doing American Hustle Life. I think this might... I don't know if this is in America or in Korea, but it's early on.
Yeah. This is 2015.
And it was
up
like
there.
a showcase, because they've done other songs on this setting.
I'd say it's in Korea, looking at the signage on the building there.
Ah, yeah. But yeah, there's other
Yeah.
videos from this as well, because they perform quite a few songs. It's like a bit of a showcase, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say Jimmy down at the front on his own, going for it. That hat really suits RM. Rapping JK. Oh, Jimin.
Can you imagine being in that crowd? Being able to say that you were there.
Yeah, Jimin sat there. Jin just has such boyfriend vibes in his outfits, doesn't he?
He does. RM looks so emo.
Look at him. Don't ask me that question, Jin. Don't ask. I don't think I'd cope if Jimmy was behaving like this now. Do you know what? I actually found that really interesting to watch.
Mm?
On giving me an idea or thoughts about what they were like at that point in their career.
Oh yeah. JK's still very shy.
JK more shy, yeah. Jimin, do you know what? I get the feeling that then he was fighting for attention. Do you know what I mean? He's a bit like, I need to have everyone say, I need to do more.
Yeah, he was throwing himself into that cheeky, boisterous role that he was given within the group. But Jimin's always he's talked about how he's been pretty self-conscious, and he didn't think he brought anything to the group.
Yeah,
I think he was looking for that validation.
It looked like someone looking for attention seeking, but from a point of low self-esteem rather than arrogance. You know, like I need to be.
He wanted to bring something to the table.
Not overperforming in it didn't work or anything, but overperforming in the fact that I need to be going everywhere.
Yeah. But if you look at his role in No More Dream and Bulletproof Part 2, their first opening singles, he was that boisterous boy role, so it suited him.
But I also think when it comes from... Because I think that Jimin is just naturally flirty. And I say that being that I'm the same. People say I'm flirting. I'm not. I naturally behave that way. There's no intention behind it. And I think that's why when Jimin is looking for attention, that's the way it looks. Do you know what I mean? Because he's naturally flirty as well.
Yeah.
Because you're not doing anything outrageous to get attention.
No.
It's just the way he's
being
interacting.
cheeky.
Yeah. I also thought during, then and now, most likely to attempt crowd surfing, Tay.
Yeah.
And I also thought, again, the things that go through my head watching it, if you were to bump into members of BTS in the wild, I think Tay's the one out of all of them, if you have passed his vibe check, he would actually hang out with you.
Yeah, he'll go off on tangents.
Do you know what I mean? He's the one that would be like, take a seat at the table,
like
join
plans.
us, let's go and do this.
And that's why he was the one that shouldn't have been allowed to go to Bon Voyage on his own, because he gets on the wrong bus, and he's just like,
do you know what I mean? He gives me that idea that he's just a people person, and like I said, if you've passed that vibe check, he would give you that.
He's
time.
a bit of a leaf in the wind. He'll just be
not?
like, yeah, let's go here.
Yeah. Whereas I think the others might be a bit more wary. Not that he wouldn't be wary, but that's what I say about the vibe check.
Yeah. But he's a free spirit.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah. I really like, I was thinking I'd like RM to wear that same outfit now.
Do you know what vibe that gave me though? 90s hip hop rapper.
It gave me a little bit slight emo, because the cuffs going past.
Yeah.
And just like literally slap on some black nail varnish on him.
Yeah.
And
he looked good.
Emo, yeah. But that's what I mean, is I love the fact that outfit on his more slender frame at that time, still that's what makes it emo. But if he wore it now, slightly a bit more beefy, I'd be like, oh my god.
JK a bit more shy. He stayed back a bit, came forward towards the end, but
not on his own.
Yeah,
never venture out on his own.
Yeah, but do you know what? I think it's because this wasn't like a stage performance where you're on for the stage performance, because you were interacting with people directly.
Yeah.
I think that's where his shyness shows.
It's exactly the same as what I said to you, and I didn't mean it in any. I don't mean it in any bad way, but there's a difference between like when we saw MC&D here in London, and for all of the bits that they had, choreography or structure or something to do in terms of crowd interaction or whatnot, they were fine. But when it was, we've got space now, just talk to the crowd, and there was nothing there, you could see which members were a little bit more forward and a little bit more shy. And it's that same thing as you're saying, is in like where this is not scripted, this is not structured. So basically that's where their personality and their stage persona and charisma comes out. And for some of them that was less developed, or that wasn't their comfort zone. Yeah. And it, you know, because it was earlier on. So you just see it.
Because I'd say the same about Yoongi. He stayed up towards the back there. He didn't go wandering. No. He almost, I didn't see him interacting with people directly the way some of the others did. I wonder whether there's a bit of a don't look at anyone in the eye, look generally. And because again, it's that must be awkward as a performer. Yeah. To look someone in the eye when you're performing. Yeah. I mean, it freaked me out. Yeah.
You have to, because as well as the level of your performance cannot be dictated, even though it's so hard for it not to be, but it cannot be dictated by whether or not that person reciprocates. If you look at someone in the eye and they don't want to be there, you've got to perform as if they're giving you everything. Yeah. And it doesn't matter. So there is a level of faking it till you make it, kind of just, a mask, a performer's mask, as you will. You know.
Something else I would say, well, several things about Yoongi. Oh my God, he looked gorgeous in such a casual outfit. The hair colour. And also, Namjoon needs to stay away from my man, because he's wearing them red Converse high tops. And Erin and I did Converse high. So just no Namjoon, just mine.
Yeah, he likes a girl in red high tops.
He does.
Yep.
J-Hope.
He was still himself.
He was, but I feel like J-Hope, when it comes to performing in any situation, he has got his dance to fall back on. He's always move.
He's very reliable. Yeah. But even if it's not dance, I think he was always a good, reliable, and that makes sense as to why RM has said he leans on him a lot as like his second leader kind of thing, because RM is good at J-Hope is good at
performing,
doing where, like, making up for the fact that JK and Sugar might be a bit more shy, so he'll do it, and that's okay. Even if it's not his comfort zone, he will just put on his happy sunshine charisma performance mask, and he'll do it.
And what I was thinking about J-Hope during this was, I would love to see videos of J-Hope as a kid. Because I feel like he's always just like having a little dance around to himself. He's always doing his own thing. And I'd love to know if as a kid he was like that.
I imagine so. I think so. I've seen
pre-debut videos. You know, people aren't always happy.
Yeah, of course.
But he always has that vibe about him that he's just...
Yeah.
And has he always been this cool?
Yeah, to me. I think so.
Yeah. And Jin. As I said, he always gives the boyfriend vibes in the outfits.
Yeah, he was a bit shy, but then he warmed up, and that's quite typical of Jin, especially at that time. He's not shy anymore, although sometimes it could take him a little bit, and then so he's never first, but in front of people he's fine when it's just the guys or whatnot, or their staff. But again, he was at that time just coming out of, he had to play that Ice Prince role, which isn't him, so where he wanted to be silly and whatnot and just be himself, so he was finding that balance there, I think.
Whereas now I feel like Jin can fall back on the role he's created for himself. He can always fall back on, hello, I'm so handsome.
Yeah, with
that thing he goes
king of
with.
The dad jokes. He's just
saying that about Jin and his handsomeness. I saw my mum recently, and she said, did you know that BTS were on Graham Norton? I was like,
a couple of years ago.
I did know. Haven't actually watched it, but I've seen some clips. I did know. And it came up on YouTube for me to watch. And I was like, oh, did you watch it? She went, no, but I saw a little clip thing for it where it started playing. It was some guy. I went, let me guess. Was it a guy saying, where is camera? And she went, yeah, that guy. I was like, that's our worldwide handsome Jin.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, he is like king of the dad jokes. Yeah. So, but yeah, he did very much have that boyfriend material vibe there, just in his jumper and his jeans. It's very cute.
But yeah, I think that definitely showed back then who naturally performs. I wonder whether that lines up with their MBTI on who's an introvert and who's an extrovert. Because for me...
I believe so. I think so.
And I also wonder, because obviously we haven't seen, I'm assuming, their auditions and all of that for Big Hit.
Not so Sugar's got one. JK's got one for, what was it called? For something else. There are some, but they're not all.
Because we know that V went with a friend, didn't he? I don't know.
Yeah, V didn't even intend to audition.
Yeah, but I wonder, when you watch him performing like that, and I thought, if that is what they've seen, you can see why they've gone, okay, we can work with you on vocals and everything else because you've got something there.
Yeah.
Because
he
does have a charisma. I think that's what he showed in that.
Yeah.
And I can see why him and Jimin, the energy between those two.
Yeah.
In fact, if the others weren't there, how far would they have gone with that crowd? Do you know what I mean? Not in a dirty way, but because Jimin was sat there and he was like looking people in the eye and singing and taking his arms on people, because I feel like if it's just them, do you know what I mean? It would be like, okay, now I'm going to do this. Well, now I'm going to do this.
Like one-upmanship, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And not in a competitive way, but in a, when you're with your friends and it just starts to...
the craziness.
Yeah.
Someone to reel them back in.
Yeah.
Usually RM or Jin or J-Hope or Sugar. Like, yeah. Meanwhile, JK's usually just following, being like, what? And they're like, no, don't drag him into it.
Yeah. Don't corrupt him.
Yeah. So interesting to see that from then and now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like the stuff. And also, I really enjoyed all of that set and all the other songs they do. But obviously, that's a band version of War of Hormone rather than the produced track from the studio. So
it's a great song for a band version.
Yeah, but you wouldn't necessarily think it.
You just think of the guitar in it.
Yeah. So yeah, really enjoyable.
Okay. Cool. So that's our reaction to BTS performing. Where am I from?
Performing
War of Hormone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.